Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here, and we're back with Modern Horizons 3. It's pre-release kit number 15. This is the last out of the case, so let's see what we get. This has been a fun series, but I'm also ready to be done with Modern Horizons 3 for a little while. I'll probably do some more boxes later in the year, but we'll see. So we got our tokens, got our kit. Oddly enough, this evening is the pre-release for Bloomborough, so we're right in time with that. Got our 15th blue die. And our little mini poster with guide on building a pre-release deck. Then we have our promo, White of the Reliquary. Very nice. 207. Let's see, 207. That is our fourth White of the Reliquary. Nice. And the final code for the series. As for the others, if you redeem it, please say so in the comments. You don't have to say thank you, but if you want to, it would be much appreciated. It is first come, first serve, and yeah, I like to encourage people to say thank you when someone gives you something. So if you would like to, please do. If not, okay. Alright, so we have White of the Reliquary starting us off. Our little divider, that's nice. Pack 1. Right, we have Gravedig, Jolted Awake, very strong, Skoa Ember Mage, Deem Inferior, nice, Evolution Witness, very good, Foreboding Landscape, Writhing Chrysalis, nice, one of the more powerful cards in Sealed, and we have Titan's Vanguard, ooh. 3 red-green for a 5/5 Devoid Eldrazi. Whenever you cast a spell and whenever Titan's Vanguard attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each colorless creature you control. Trample. Oh boy. That is really strong. Indebted Spirit. Drowner of Truth. Another very strong one. Okay. Meltdown in the retro frame. Nice. Nesting Grounds, very solid. Kozilek's Command, 11. That is our 7th Kozilek's Command. We have another Skoa Ember Mage, foil this time. The Spirit Token. Nice. So we've already got a very strong start to red-green Eldrazi after one pack. Like, that one pack is more powerful than some of the sealed that I've seen. Eldrazi Repurposer. Yes. Gravedig number 2. Jolted Awake number 2. Skoa Ember Mage number 3. Okay. It's crazy. Deem Inferior number 2. Deceptive Landscape. Twisted Riddle Keeper. Very nice. Probably going Teamer. Probably going to be going Teamer Eldrazi. Frogmere Enforcer, also rather strong. Horrid Shadow Spinner. Huh. That's the first time I've seen that I'm aware of. Razorgrass Ambush. Shrieking Drake. If we'd only pulled this in the video where we had the thing that was an infinite combo. Detective's Phoenix. 116. That is our 9th Phoenix. Oh no. Reefworm. Foil. Swamp. And Fanatic of Ronus token. Oh, that's the Embalm token. Very nice. Completely forgot that had Embalm. Pack 3. Kami of Jealous Thirst, Airy Auxiliary, Molten Gatekeeper, very nice. Tune the Narrative, Basking Brood Scale, that's what we want to see. Cyclops Superconductor, Filtering Landscape, so very strong. Territory Color, wow, got a fantastic start for Eldrazi. Brain Surge, Cursed Wombat, which we could even potentially splash for. So we don't necessarily have to run blue. We probably want to for the Twisted Riddle Keeper. At least run a blue source. But we could be in Jund just as well. Especially with the White of the Reliquary. Also running the Cursed Wombat. The Hunger Tide Rises. Very nice. Jet Medallion. 292. That is our 4th Jet Medallion. And Crabomination. Let's see, 85. That is our 4th Crabomination. And another Eldrazi Repurposer. Very nice. With a whale art card. With that, Jund is looking a little more likely. Okay, Evolution Witness number 2. Very nice. Kami of Jealous Thirst number 2. Airy Auxiliary number 2. Molten Gatekeeper number 2. Ooh, this is a nutty sealed pool. Tune the Narrative, Basking Brood Scale number 2. Snapping Void Craw. Okay. It That Heralds the End. Wow. Propagator Drone. Yeah, this is a nutty sealed pool. Sanguine Morass / Blood-Soaked Insight. A Decree of Justice. Blage. Nice. 197. That is only the 2nd Flage I've opened. And Basking Brood Scale number 3. Whoa. Oh man, this is a crazy sealed pool. And we still have 2 packs left. That's like that. The first 4 packs of this are better than most of the sealed pools we've seen. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Pack 5. We have Wither and Bloom, Solstice Zealot, Siege Smash, Aether Spike, Expanding Ooze, very nice, Fetid Gargantua, Shattered Landscape, Brownyard Lurker, Breaker of Creation, wow, Copied Crook, Fell the Profane, very nice, Wirewood Symbiote, Flare of Cultivation, ugh. 154. That is our 5th Flare of Cultivation. Generally has not been good enough for us to play. Emissary of Soulfire and a plant token. We've been getting a lot of foils. Pack 6. We have Wither and Bloom number 2. Solstice Zealot number 2. Siege Smash number 3, I think. Aether Spike, Expanding Ooze, Perilous Landscape, Cranial Ram, Ethereum Terramander, Imracrul's Messenger, okay, Vexing Bauble, nice, Buried Alive, Chthonian Nightmare, very nice. Huh. And Breathe Your Last. Chthonian Nightmare 83. That is our 3rd Chthonian Nightmare. Foil Breathe Your Last. Full art. And a puppy! It's a pupper. Wow! Okay, this is... Oof. This is a sealed pool. Well, we know we're going green. probably doing a light splash of red for the Detective's Phoenix and the Molten Gatekeeper, and our other just absolute bombs on red. Now the question is, what's our third color? Do we do a third color? Like, blue would give us Snapping Void Craw, which is really good acceleration. Black gives us double Expanding Ooze and First Wombat and White of the Reliquary, which is also very strong, along with a few other odds and ends. Alright, well, we're definitely not making white a very big part if we're doing white. Might consider the Decree of Justice and the Razorgrass Ambush. But we have a grand total of, let's see, 9 white cards. 10, 11 if you include double cost. Or multicolor cards, rather. What do we get in blue? Sorry, my computer is doing something strange. We have Emerald's Messenger. Aether Spike is possible. Double Tune. Like, our really good stuff is like Rain Surge, Demon Inferior, Aether Spike. And that's about it. Again, not real heavy on the blue. We got some decent removal and interaction there. And we have 2 things that... Oh, we also have the Snapping Void Craw, the Drownyard Lurker, I think. Yeah, that cycles for a blue. Yeah, the Drownyard Lurker, the Twisted Riddle Keeper, which emerges for a blue. Yeah, those are things. Now our black. Oh, we missed that there. Got Breathe Your Last, which is very strong. Only a Nightmare, Buried Alive. Wither and Bloom, Fell the Profane. Vetted probably just isn't enough. Wither and Bloom, Abomination, maybe Great Dig, but probably not. I mean, Fetid Gargantua, double Kami does wonders together, but we're definitely heavy Eldrazi, more so than anything else we're looking at. Chthonian Nightmare can be used with all the tokens that we're creating to just keep bringing stuff back. Let's see, Siege Smash, probably not, though it's not terrible. We've got triple Skoa and nothing to really do with it. We've got Molten Gatekeeper, Detective's Phoenix, like we're definitely playing those. Like, we could play Skoa. It's not ridiculous. Siege Smash, probably not going to be able to justify. Although it is very good as a sideboard card. Meltdown, amazing as a sideboard card. And we're definitely playing the 2 Molten Gatekeepers. But that being said, I think we're going to just assume that Skoa is not going to be in. Our green is just nutty. Like, if Skoa were an elf, Wirewood Symbiote would be fantastic with it, but it's not. Like, we maybe consider Flare, even if we have to cast it the hard way, Brood scale, propagator, brood scale. We got triple brood scale? We got triple brood scale. Wow. Oh, we've got a little engine here too. We're definitely going hard green. We just have to figure out what our third color is. It's probably going to be black, considering the double expanding ooze. Flage is great, but there's so many other things that are pulling us in different directions. Droner, we just play that. So we can put those off. Vexing Bauble doesn't do a whole lot for us in this format. Perilous Landscape, only if we end up playing blue. Breaker of Creation, we're definitely playing. Drownyard Lurker, we play even if we don't cycle it. Shattered Landscape, probably play anyway. It That Heralds the End, we're absolutely playing. Jet Medallion, doesn't make sense to play in this format. Sheltered Landscape is 2 of our colors, so we're playing it. Frogmere Enforcer. Now, we got bigger things to be doing. Twisted Riddle Keeper is amazing. Let's see, Deceptive Landscape is black and green, so we just play that. Kozilek's Command is colorless. Apologies, my phone is going off. Foreboding Landscape is black, green, blue, so we may still be able to splash the single island to enable some other good stuff. Probably none of this, except for maybe Brain Surge, but definitely something. And if we're splashing blue, might as well play Perilous Landscape anyway. And then we have the tiny blue splash with Snapping Void Craw and just the bonus that we get from the other stuff. Now we have to decide how much black we're running. And that's a maybe. So we can just drop that, because we're not going to be relying on playing it until later. Put that there. Messenger's good, but I don't want to get stuck in that train of thought. So these are our maybes in black. These are also maybes. Expanding oozes are interesting. Blood-soaked Insight is just free for us to run, basically. We've got our lands. Let's see, utility land. Okay, so we've got 6 colorless lands. Okay. So we've got all that. That's maybes. All our red is at 3. So we can, or 3 and above. We can actually go a little skinny on that. Those are still maybes. Rare of Cultivation is a maybe. Kozilek's Command is great. We consider it a 4 of. Twisted Brood Keeper, or Riddle Keeper rather, is huge. So we run that a little higher. That Heralds the End is a 2. Running out Lurker also goes with that. Same with Breaker of Creation, which is just amazing. Titan's Vanguard, 5. Writhing Chrysalis at 4. Drowner rather, at 7. Triple Brood Scale. Jeez. And Propagator Drone. That's just silly. Purposer. Tide Rises is a high maybe. Territory Color. Another Repurposer. Double Evolution Witness. Okay, so we're at 5. 10, 12, 14, 1620 without any black yet. Huh. These are all 3 drops. That's interesting. Just run that. Cursed Wombat does what? Permanents you control have whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on this permanent, put an additional 1 on it, which goes with Titan's Vanguard. Yeah, and each colorless creature you control, so that ends up being 2, except for the Cursed Wombat. We don't run the Brain Surge. I think that's fine. See, that's 15. That's 23 already. So we gotta find at least 2 spaces if we do that. So we probably want to run White of the Reliquary also. But White of the Reliquary lets us sack tokens to get more stuff. I think we can justify these 2. And like I want to be able to play Crabomination, but we already have a lot of top end. Chthonian Nightmare is also a big maybe. Like, we don't really have a way to build up stuff. Your Graveyard. We don't really have a good way to build up energy by bouncing this over and over on small stuff. I think we can just drop Brain Surge. We run Fell the Profane for free if we're running black. Yeah, the Wither and Blooms are nice, but we're gonna have to drop like actual Eldrazi stuff for them if we do it. Okay. So there are 4 cards that we potentially want to make space for. So we've got 15 plus 8. Okay. We're almost just straight green with tiny, we're just straight green with tiny splashes. So we have 5 cards that need red. We have 1 card that needs green. And we have 2 more that benefit from, or 3 more that benefit, not green, blue. And then we have 2 more that benefit from it. I don't think we actually need to run black, but we can. Gator Drone, If That Heralds. Detective's Phoenix is really good and great for getting our big stuff to be huge. Repurposer. When you cast it and when it dies. Okay. But it's not green for Flare. We could just cast Flare, which solves our red and our red and blue problem. I think we can drop a Repurposer Purposer's really strong. So what's our turn look like? Turn 1, play a tap land maybe. Turn 2, a brood scale or a propagator is ideal. Turn 3, we ideally want to drop the Hunger Tide Rises and then sack the insect for Flare of Cultivation. Or cast Flare of Cultivation. Like, that's the ideal play there. Then turn 4, Writhing Chrysalis. I think we can just straight up drop black. But our 2 drops are really heavy. If we do that, drop a Repurposer. Does that put us? Silk's Command, Vanguard, Wordsmith, Lurker, Breaker, Truth. Wait a minute. Territory color. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top part of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it, put it in your hand. If you don't put it into your hand, you may put that card into your graveyard. Okay. And Vanguard's just huge. It does stuff. Keeper. To the Reliquary. That's really good. Gotta find a way to fit that in. Cursed Wombat just makes things grow bigger. Cast with 7 or greater plus 1 plus your other creatures. Plus 1. Yeah, It That Heralds the End is just busted. Triple Basking Brood Scale is nutty. We really would like more things that give +1/+1 counters, but where do we find the space for it? Because right now, where are we? We're 5, 7, 15. We're 25? What? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, because we're at 24. I just can't count. 24. Oh, if we count that as... Actually, if we just count that as a land, we're at 23. Drowner of Truth just counts as a land anyway. No, we're right here. This is perfect. It would be nice to fit the 2 Wither and Blooms in, but I'm not gonna agonize over this forever. First of all, I don't have time today. I have too many things that have to get done. But here's where I ended up, because this is nutty. So Blood-Soaked Insight Fell the Profane, Drowner of Truth, or MDFCs, Nesting Grounds, Shattered Landscape, Sheltering Landscape, Deceptive Landscape, Foreboding Landscape, Perilous Landscape. Okay? It That Heralds the End, Propagator Drone, 3 Basking Brood Scale, Cursed Wombat, White of the Reliquary, 2 Molten Gatekeeper, which is silly enough on its own. So like if we go our ideal kind of setup, like if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, so you know, if we curve out, it's very realistic that we could go something like turn 1 tap land, turn 2 Basking Brood Scale, turn 3 Molten Gatekeeper, turn 4 Writhing Chrysalis, turn 5 Titan's Vanguard. Like, that is a crazy set of things to do. So. Oh, but yeah, so the rest of the list. 2 Molten Gatekeeper, Detective's Phoenix, Eldrazi Repurposer, 2 Evolution Witness, Snapping Void Craw, The Hungertide Rises, Flare of Cultivation, Kozilek's Command, Writhing Chrysalis, Titan's Vanguard, Territory Caller, Twisted Riddle Keeper, Drownyard Lurker, Breaker of Creation. Like that's just wow. That is a crazy sealed pool. Granted, it doesn't really start doing anything on turn 2, but once it starts doing stuff, it is doing stuff. So, but this is where I ended up. Probably as far as basics, we have 9 lands. It's probably going to be something like so another 8. So we would want to add probably 5 forests, a mountain, a swamp, and an island. Or 4 forests, 2 mountains, a swamp, and an island. Just to cover our bases. But yeah, this is where I ended up. As always, thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. We just started a new series called Throwback Thursday that was posted yesterday. So check that out. It's gonna have some really cool stuff in it, and I'm really looking forward to it. And let's see, Bloomborough content should start on Monday, and I think that's pretty much the big things. So until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.